What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to part 2 of The Scientist. I'm Scott from FudgeMuppet, and here's how to level it to level 30. So first, we want to dump all our points into science. Now we've got 70 science, and we can leave it at that for a bit. Now, this character is of the homosexual orientation, so that's what we're picking. We're picking confirmed Bachelor, plus 10% damage against all males, which is basically every fucking enemy. So that's a lot. Now we would go into our energy weapons a little bit, get that to 56. Then we will go into our, say, medicine, get that to 70. Let's now get educated. Absolutely awesome perk, 2 extra skill points. Now, young Luke Skywalker, we need to go into repair as well, because we want to get our repair up. So for the sake of our energy weapons, get that to 74, leave it at that. Now with science 70, we can get Vigilant Recycler, so we can get our more energy ammunition, and there's also more recipes and stuff, like workbenches for energy weapons. Now, what do we not have that's at the... Let's get energy weapons up a decent amount again. We'll do that again. Why not? Now, we have options here. The Sneering Imperialist, not really what we want to do. Living Anatomy would make sense. We are using a two-handed thing, so we can use Commando, a two-handed gun. You know what we'll do, because this is a scientist character, this isn't an essential perk, but let's get Comprehension. You gain double the bonus from reading all the skill points. Oh no, sorry, for reading magazines, but 1 additional point from skill books. So you can do this, make this a max out character, and like max out all your skills. So we're at level 9 now, and let's get speech up a little bit too, because that's a minor skill. And now we'll support, we've got our energy weapons to 90, medicine, repair, science. Let's start getting repair to 90, so we can get the jury rigging perk when we want. Now, if you are using plasma spaz, like plasma weapons, if you choose to do that, you can do that, but there's no real point if you're like us. Fire the Power, Mathrath. I actually had a look into Mathrath. It's actually not that great. It sounds great, but the 10% is really not worth it if you don't have high agility or whatever. And Nerd Rage, it's 20% too lower health. So Finesse is an interesting perk. I think we'll use Finesse because it gives us just basically more critical hits. So later on when we have Meltdown, we'll be getting those critical hits and then blowing up with Meltdown everywhere, and that's just top stuff. So we'll max out our repair, and now what we'll do is start backing up our explosives a little bit, because we use a bit of explosives, so we'll get that to 48. Now, what do we have the option? Robotics Expert, one of our essential perks. So we'll get that, 25% more damage to robot. That's basically the main feature for us that we'll be using. We'll get our explosives up to 65. You know, just for fun. Just because we can support it with plasma grenades at about level 14 in that. You'll be finding explosives around the place anyway. So you can, and you know, it's like a sciencey kind of skill. Now, we'll get science up, and we have already got enough for jury rigging. So we'll get our jury rigging, being able to repair an item with similar items. Now we'll may as well max our science, and we'll also start working on our medicine a little bit. Start getting medicine to the top. Now there's weapon handling, tag, and for this, let's get Meltdown first, because that's what I was talking about before, how killing an enemy can make them explode with a corona of energy, and then harm others and give critical hits on others, so it can have a chain reaction. Now we'll finish up with medicine, and then we'll just about finish up with energy. So we've maxed all our major skills now, plus we've also maxed repair. So we'll start going into explosives, and we'll get right down to the end here. As Computer Whiz, look, I would advise not getting these. It's just called saving before you get a perk. Yeah, I would just save. One option I saw back here was Mad Bomber, which is an interesting one where we could get special explosives recipes and stuff if you're going to go that route. But one I just want to take is tag, just because it's in this science character, he wants to enhance all his skills more and more. So tag a skill and get 15 into it. So I would tag, in this instance, I would tag speech because it's my lowest. So that's at 65 now. So now we'll put in some into speech, and we've got that on par with explosives. And now we'll work to max our explosives. I'll have a look down. Look, this, if you're using explosives, again, 25% larger area effect. You know what I might do? I might actually go for the Mad Bomber thing, because this guy's a full-on scientist, and building interesting explosives and recipes and so on. This is just to back him up. It's part of the sciencey sort of theme. He's really good with anything technical. So now we've maxed, nearly maxed everything, all our skills. Okay, now we've fully maxed speech, energy weapons, explosives, medicine, repair, science. So that is all of our major skills and minor skills. So secondary, I would start probably doing the other sort of functional ones. So lockpick. I wouldn't want any more weapon ones really, because we've already got explosives and energy weapons. That's 2 options, so we don't sort of want to overload ourselves with options. Laser Commander. There we go, level 22. Laser Commander, 15% more damage and 10% chance to critically hit with any laser weapon. We'll get that. Now, we'll just keep going into lockpick, I think. We'll just keep boosting our lockpick. Oh, what have we got at the end here? Now, there's some just... We could get splash damage, 25% more damage for our explosives, and by now we'd be starting to get some pretty serious explosives with the Mad Bomber perk, and we're also level 24, so that assisting our energy weapons will help out heaps, and we've got those Meltdown explosions everywhere as well, so that's neat. And actually, I've got a good idea for the next perk as well. What we'll do, now we've maxed our lockpick, I think we'll look into survival. That's just another sort of perk, and often has speech options and stuff. I think we should look into, where is it called? Where is it? Spray and pray. Now, your attacks do much less damage to a companions, allowing you to liberally spray an area with reckless abandon. Now, since we've got Edie and Arcade Ganon, the infamous part of the Meltdown perk is that it often causes damage to companions and so on. So, one of the benefits is that with this, it will do less damage to your companions, so therefore helping us out a lot. We'll keep working on our survival. And let's get, we'll have a look for. There's Demolitions Expert if you do want to get 3 ranks of that, but that takes a lot. There's also Commando, so that will help our accuracy with the rifles. You might go for that. But there's also this. I don't think it's too worth it because you can just sort of figure it out yourself, but still it looks cool. So we'll get Commando. And now we'll get our survival up. And we should be able to max survival. No, yeah, we max survival. So let's put 3 into Barter. Barter's something else I'd go for. So look at all the skill points we've got. And if you did this properly, if you have all the implants already, if you had all the skill books and you're using all the skill books to boost your skills, you'll be able to master many skills with this character. So, as a final choice, we'll see what we've got up here. You know, it'd be interesting, just because this is a fun science character, let's just pick Nuka-Cola. So there's Nuka-Cola recipes for this character. It's just something fun and quirky. Of course, you don't have to pick that, it's not essential. Thank you very much. I'm Scott, and that's how to level up to level 30. That was The Scientist. Check out all our social links and stuffs in the description. We do use them. Thank you very much, and goodbye.